In this video, we talk about why Bitcoin will hit $100,000 and if it is too late to get into Bitcoin.
DudeHODL.
Welcome to the most electrifying crypto show on the internet. My name is Derek, aka DudeHODL, and I'm here to answer the question of why Bitcoin will hit $100,000. So let's get into it. So here we have a chart put together by analyst Will Clemente, and the yellow line shows the number of long-term Bitcoin holders, and it's hit an all-time high. So why will Bitcoin hit $100,000? Very simply, it is scarcity in supply. So the supply of long-term Bitcoin holders has reached a new all-time high. So according to Will, the number of Bitcoins held by long-term Bitcoin holders is approximately 12.6 million. In total, there are 21 million Bitcoins, but if we subtract 4 to 6 million, adjusting for the coins that were lost, we have approximately 15 million supply of Bitcoins available. And the number of millionaires in the world, there are 52 million millionaires. And if each of these millionaires decide one day that they want to purchase a Bitcoin, there will not be enough Bitcoins to go around. So each millionaire can, in the future, get 0.04472 Bitcoins. So as you can see, the supply of Bitcoins are extremely limited. So who is buying up all these Bitcoins? Well, we have MicroStrategy that just announced that they've bought an additional 177 million worth of Bitcoin. And now they hold approximately 109,000 Bitcoins. So here we can see MicroStrategy. They hold approximately 108,000 Bitcoins. Tesla holds 43,000 Bitcoins. Square holds 8,000. Here are the list of publicly traded companies that hold Bitcoin. There are some private companies that hold Bitcoin. Now we know that Elon Musk announced that SpaceX has bought Bitcoin, but they didn't reveal the amount that was purchased. Governments hold Bitcoin, Bulgaria, Ukraine. So these entities hold approximately 7.91% of the entire Bitcoin supply. But this doesn't take into consideration the Bitcoins that were lost from people who have forgotten their keys. So Walmart and Amazon looks like they're also getting into Bitcoin. They've posted up a couple of job postings seeking cryptocurrency leads. So if they do adopt Bitcoin, we can see other companies jumping in as well. Banks are buying up the Bitcoin supply. We have Morgan Stanley announcing that they own over 1 million shares of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So banks are getting in, and even countries are getting in. So El Salvador officially accepts Bitcoin as legal tender on September 7th. El Salvador has announced, has just recently passed the bill making Bitcoin legal tender. Argentina, Nigeria was thinking of doing the same. So even Uruguay has suggested that they would like to legalize crypto as a method of payment. So we have countries buying up the Bitcoin supply. So in short, the reason that Bitcoin will hit $100,000 is because the supply is extremely, extremely scarce. So next up, we're going to talk about whether it is too late or not to get into Bitcoin. But before I do that, you might be wondering what I have on my desk here. And it is my state-of-the-art soundboard. And so because we are bullish on Bitcoin, I've been waiting all episode to do this. Bullish. Okay, let's get back into it. let's talk about whether it is too late to get into Bitcoin. And the answer is no. And here's why. So as you can see, the entire crypto market is only worth 2 trillion. So here are the companies, the largest companies by market cap. So we have Apple at 2.4 trillion, Microsoft at 2.2 trillion. So the entire crypto market combined is not even bigger than Microsoft or Apple. So it is still a baby. We are still at the early stages. So what's another reason that it is not too late to get into Bitcoin? Well, the price of Bitcoin is currently hovering around 47,000, 48,000. So this is the number of times that Bitcoin is being searched on Google. So the fact that the Bitcoin searches on Google are at a 9-month low, there is no hype, and we're still at almost 50,000 right now. So let's take a look at the hash rate. So generally, you'll notice that there is a correlation between the hash rate and the price of Bitcoin. And as you can see, the hash rate has recovered. So we see a dip in hash rate due to the fact that miners left China and they've now relocated to the United States in Texas, and they've relocated to El Salvador. And as their rigs are set up again and they're starting to mine, the hash rate has increased. So generally, with an increase in hash rate, we'll see the price of Bitcoin also increase. Next up, we have this graph here, which shows that the number of addresses holding 0.01 plus coins just reached a 1-month high. So this coin shows that people are accumulating coins and buying up the supply. And we have a similar graph, and this graph shows the number of addresses holding 1 plus coins just also reached a 1-month high, again showing that people are accumulating. So in conclusion, Bitcoin will hit $100,000 due to scarcity. People are accumulating, companies are accumulating, governments are accumulating, countries are accumulating. And no, it is not too late to buy Bitcoin. We are bullish on Bitcoin. That's it from me. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, click the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye. Goodbye.